G'day guys, I thought I'd do a quick little video on the little back and forth between Khamzat Chimaev and Kamaru Usman. Kamaru Usman was saying, he's just using his name for clout, and if he wants to fight, come down, cut the weight and fight at 170. And Khamzat Chimaev's like, you wanted to fight at middleweight, come up, you're the boogeyman, but I'm the wolf, and come up to 85. And it's just, I don't really know what's happening here. It seems like they're just not going to fight. I don't know, it's just some weird little beef that a couple of the media sites were posting on, and I just thought, I'll make a quick video on it, but neither of them can seem to agree with each other. Usman wants to do it down at 170. Chimaev wants to do it up at 185. So it seems like something that's not really going to come to fruition, really. It's a weird little beef between them, but, it's a bit weird because, they both want it on different terms and in different weight classes. I don't think Chimaev really wants to cut down to 170, and I don't know if Usman really wants to go up to 85. They both want the fight to take place where it favours them more. I think at 170 it does favour Usman more, and at 85, it favours Khamzat a bit more because he has that experience up there. And the question is, can Khamzat even cut the 170 anymore? Is he even physically able to? He missed weight by 8.5 pounds. This fight is very interesting if it did happen, which I'm not sure if it will. I'm not too keen that it's gonna happen, but it is an interesting fight. Both of them do have really good wrestling. It'd be interesting to see how Khamzat deals with someone with the wrestling like Usman, and also the striking would be really interesting as well, because Usman's a lot more boxing heavy than Khamzat is. Khamzat's just a fucking madman when he goes in there. Usman's a lot more composed in the striking than Khamzat is. I think he's a lot more composed with his hands. Khamzat's a lot more wild, so it'd be interesting to see if Usman could catch him, or if Khamzat could catch Usman with something and just finish him. But I think Khamzat has more weapons than Usman as well. Usman doesn't really use kicks very much. Khamzat can use kicks. It'll also be interesting to see if Khamzat can take down Usman, or if Usman can take down Khamzat, because maybe it could just be like the typical wrestler versus wrestlers. The wrestling cancels each other out and they just strike, or they could try to wrestle, and it'd be interesting to see those exchanges. The wrestling exchanges would be really high level, but I don't think it'll happen. I'm not too sure about this fight. Neither of them can really seem to agree on the terms, so I'm not too sure if this fight would actually happen, but I would like to see it. In terms of who I think would win that fight, I think honestly Khamzat got exposed in that Gilbert Burns fight, because before then he was just going in there and doing whatever he wanted to his opponents, unranked guys and barely ranked guys. But as soon as he got to the top of the division, he had to go to war, and he took a lot of damage. You know what I mean? He couldn't go in there and do whatever he wanted to Gilbert. He just had to go to war. And I think the same would be with Usman. He's not just going to be able to go in there and either knock him out or manhandle him. He's going to have to go to war with Usman. And I honestly think I favour Usman more in that fight. I think it favours Usman more because, if Khamzat just can't go in there and bully him, he's going to have to bite down on that mouth guard and go to war with him. And I think Usman can stay composed in those moments, and he can pick his shots a lot better than Khamzat can. You saw it in the Gilbert Burns fight. Gilbert hurt Usman bad, but he stayed calm, he stayed composed, he picked his shots, and he eventually found the right one. I feel like the same would happen in the Khamzat fight. Anyway, there's my little video on that little thing that's going on that, some media members posted on, but I don't think it's really that important, but I decided to do a little video on it anyways, because I've literally nothing else to do. So, there that is. If you want to like the video, you can like the video. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. If you want to leave a comment telling me if it was a good video and you agree with me, or you think I'm a fucking idiot, you can do that as well. Alright, see you later.